Hey guys, welcome back to Candy Beauty. So today we are going to be testing out and swatching all of the shades of the new Rare Beauty All of the Above Weightless eyeshadow stick. Like I said, I have all the shades. We're going to test them out, see what these are all about. If you are new here, thanks so much for watching and hanging out with us today. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, tap that bell so you can be notified of all the new upcoming videos, and let's get right into it. Okay, so these are made in Italy. They only have a 6-month shelf life, which is a little bit surprising, and they are 0.04 ounces, 1.3 grams. And this is the shade Well-Being right here. And I'm just gonna swatch it first. Ooh, that is really pretty actually. I do want to kind of blend it a little bit with my finger. Oh wow, you could probably even use that as a highlight. So I do have a little bit of Patrick's Haw, the new matte dimension palette on my eyes because for the lighter shades, I just felt like that would be best. And I'm applying it just like this, although I'm sure you could use like your finger or a brush, but I just want to go in first like that. And then we'll just tap it out a little bit. Again, this is the shade Well-Being, and that is gorgeous. Wow. I swear, like, I don't think there's been much from this brand that I haven't fallen in love with. That is really pretty, like super, super pretty. All right, so that is Well-Being. Again, there's a swatch. Okay, and then I'm trying to do this in like lightest to darker order. Next, we have the shade Integrity. And this is Integrity. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention is that they come with these sharpeners, and I will say from like usually when I get products that have these type of sharpeners, they don't work. These actually work on these eyeshadows. So like a lot of times lip liners will have them, or like eyeliners at the bottom, and they just go right in here and they actually do work. So something to keep in mind. Okay, so what did we say the shade of this was? This is Integrity. They are very, very smooth and buttery. Okay, so this one's like a little bit more of like a gold color. Ugh. I mean, I'm like barely touching it. They're very pigmented, very opaque, and very creamy. Like, look at how beautiful that is. That is so pretty. Okay, and now I'm just gonna go in on this side. These are also very easy to apply. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. Okay, Integrity and Well-Being. Oh, so pretty. And like put them up and then also put them back down, which I always really like because sometimes when you keep products up, then they like will get loose. Okay, so the rest of these shades are pretty much deeper shades. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. And I don't think I'm even going to use like a matte base. I just want to see how they apply by themselves, no primer or anything on the eye. And really just a quick note, I'm trying to take this off camera, and these have some really good staying power. I'm really surprised. Like it's not coming off at all. Which I wouldn't think with this, especially with the lighter shades, they would be like this. They would have this much of a hold, but they really do. And also I don't notice any creasing either, which is really nice. Because typically with like cream shadows, liquid shadows, it's inevitable that you'll get creasing, but these did not crease one bit. I did have a matte eyeshadow underneath though, so now we're gonna play with them on their own once I can get them off. Okay, I think that's good enough for now. So next I'm gonna go in with, I think this is like the next shade. I don't know. All of these are kind of, as far as like they're just different tones. I can't tell what's darker, but this is Contentment. Swatch Contentment. They are so soft though. There's Contentment. And I'm just gonna go in on the eye. I tried to get most of the shadow off. Like that's the problem with doing eye swatches, is that sometimes it doesn't come off all the way. Wow, that is really pretty. It blends out really nice with your finger. Okay, so this is Contentment. I mean, you wouldn't need a brush. Like you could definitely just use your fingers with these. Absolutely. It says that they're a rich, I forgot the whole claim to fame, which I usually do in my reviews. It's supposed to be a rich, weightless formula that melts instantly into the skin and blends, builds, and layers seamlessly. So far, I totally agree with all of those claims. Each shade is packed with ultrafine, multi-dimensional pearls that shimmer and glow from every angle. Water-resistant formula. Yes, I can tell it's water-resistant. That last all day, fade proof, transfer proof, crease resistant color. So far, yes, I totally agree with that as well. So Well-Being was the first shade that was supposed to be a soft pink, which to me looked more like a champagne color. And then Integrity is a champagne color, which to me looked more like a gold color. Contentment is a rose taupe. I don't know. To me, well, it kind of looks like more like a gold taupe. And then Growth is our next shade. And they describe this as like a coppery shade, which I think I would have to agree with, like a burnt orange copper shade. Yeah. All right, so now I'm going over this side with Growth. And they are really nice in the fact that you can, like, you know, it's not like it stays put. It does stay put, but like you have room to sort of smudge them around and play with them and blend them out a little bit before they set down, which is nice. But they're actually like a pretty, I wouldn't say dry formula, but they're not like gooey and like creamy like a lot of, like you would think it would be with a cream stick like this. I'm really impressed with the formula. So this is, again, the shade Growth. And then on the other side, we have Contentment. These are like really difficult to get off. I'm really surprised, pleasantly surprised. Okay, so now we are down to our last two shades. And I think maybe Adventure is lighter. I don't really know. These could be kind of equal as far as like lighter or darker. But this is Adventure. These just really like melt right into your skin. Like, look, they're a little bit, it's funny because on the eyes they're not messy at all, but they're just, it's just so soft and buttery. Ooh, so that's like more of like a rich brown. They literally do not go anywhere once they set on your eyes. This one I feel like is a little less shimmery. It's got like a little bit more of like a matte base. In fact, I feel like you could use this, which we may do. Maybe I'll do that in a second. Like use this underneath and then put like one of the lighter shimmers over top. Okay, so again, this is Adventure. Let me just put it up a little bit more. And then last but not least, we have the shade Compassion. So Adventure, the shade Adventure, is supposed to be like a bronze shade, and then Compassion is supposed to be a burgundy. And this actually might be like really nice underneath. Oh, I forgot to swatch it. Underneath of the eyes as well, like as like a liner. Actually, both of these shades would be really pretty. They're kind of giving me like the Charlotte Tilbury. I think hers are a little less shimmery. Okay, so that's Compassion. An Adventure right there. So pretty. Ooh, I really like this Compassion shade. This is really pretty. Oh, that is really nice. Wow, look at how beautiful that one is. Okay, so again, this is Compassion. Okay, and then here are all of the shades again. We have Well-Being, Integrity, Contentment, Growth, Adventure, and Compassion. And I do just want to go in with some Well-Being on my finger and put that like over top of Compassion. Yeah, that's really pretty. They do really layer very nicely. Okay, so my final thoughts are like, I'm in love with these. I'm very impressed with the way that they mold to the eye, but then they also stay put. I feel like you don't, I would love it if there were some different shades. Like these are all very neutral tones. So if you are a neutral person, lover, you're gonna love these. I feel like they're really great for like just putting them on really fast in the car, in your purse, and you know, on the way to school or whatever, and just like blotting them and they're good. Like, they won't go anywhere all day. They're also very comfortable. Yeah, there's no fallout. They just are really comfortable too. Like, you don't really feel like you have anything on the lids, which, like, whereas some of my other favorite one and done eyeshadows, like the Urban Decay and stuff, like, you can kind of feel the glitter and the shimmer on there. And like, if you're rubbing your eyes and stuff, sometimes it can get a little gritty. These are such like a microfine sort of shimmer that you don't really feel the glitter at all. Or if there is even glitter, I mean, you don't feel like the shimmer at all. And like I said, it's not going anywhere. It's not getting on my like lashes or anything. So I think they're really, really nice. You get a good amount of product, and I definitely think they are one and done. You can layer them over matte shadows. My only gripe is that, like, I would like more colors. I'd like maybe some cool tones, or some of these were cooler tone, but like, you know, some like more like, I want some more like zhuzhy, like a little bit more like glammy colors. But I'm thinking that the formula is down. The formula is great. So she'll probably expand. Hopefully she'll expand the line and like come up with new shades, just like they do with the blushes and everything else, and the bronzers and everything. So yeah, another knockout great product from Rare Beauty. If you're somebody that likes a lot of like shine and stuff, I wouldn't say that these are going to give you that like wow factor, but these are just like everyday, beautiful, high quality, you know, shades that'll look gorgeous on anybody, any skin tone. You know, I think they're really, really pretty. So, and I can't believe how well they stay on the eyes. Like, I cannot get these off. So it's kind of annoying to me right now, but it's really good if you are doing something all day and you need something that's going to stay put through sweat, through water. You know, they do not go anywhere. So those are my final thoughts on these. I really think they're beautiful. I mean, they do have a really nice shimmer too. You can tell they're made in Italy because the quality is such a high quality. And like I said, you get a good amount of products, and I think that these would work well on anybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today and watching this. And if you have any questions, or, you know, definitely spill your thoughts down below. Have you picked these up? Are you going to pick these up? There should be lots of sales hopefully this year, because I mean, we need some sales with the rate inflation and prices are. But so I'm hoping there's going to be some really awesome sales this holiday season. So don't be shy. Comment down below. Let me know if you have any questions. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye-bye.